I have come with another new video. Watch the full video, and to show your love, please subscribe my channel. Without wasting any time, let's start the video.
Goku would be seconds away from ending the life of his rival. Vegeta knew inside that this was an imminent end for him, to be defeated by Goku. But something had appeared behind Goku's back. Goku would immediately let go of Vegeta, throwing him to the side, who at the same time would turn around and see the god of destruction Beerus and his companion Whis now in front of him. Vegeta would be on the ground spitting blood, thanking him almost without being able to speak, saying many thanks to the god for appearing at that instant. Goku would say, "Shut up, Vegeta, you're already finished." Beerus would interrupt Goku's words, saying, "I think you're making a significant mistake. Things will be different." Goku, looking him in the eyes, would simply laugh, saying, "I understand that you think that. If I were you, I would too. It's normal. You're very confident with the power you have, since nobody in this universe is stronger than you. Well, of course, excluding me." Whis would greet Goku cordially. Since he had the opportunity to do so until now, Goku would greet him with respect, since it seemed that the problem was between Goku and Beerus at that moment. Whis had a clear image of how everything was going to end, but he preferred not to say anything and to keep it to himself, since otherwise it would make the moment more boring. Because everything that was happening only meant entertainment for Whis, the angel. Meanwhile, on the other side, the gods of destruction had found out everything that had happened with immortal Goku, and they were in complete agreement with what Beerus was doing, since Goku only meant trouble for everyone. Mr. Beerus would calmly ask Goku, "Why did you do all this?" making Goku upset. "Seriously, you asked that stupidity. Have you not realized what you did? I thought we were friends. I never believed that a betrayal could come from you. That was the worst mistake you could have made. You forgot one important thing, and that is that I'm a Saiyan. I'm of the warrior race. Besides, I do not bow to anyone, and last before someone as hypocritical as you. There's no doubt you're foolish, Saiyan. All this was for the good of the universe, even of the existence. Your existence alone represents a very big problem. You did not know how to measure your words. You did things in the long run, always ended up affecting us. Because of you, almost all the universes were eliminated, and almost us too, all because of your desire to fight. I would do it again if necessary. You must not exist, Goku. It seems that we have the same goal. Prepare to die." Goku would begin to significantly increase his power, reaching the state of Super Saiyan Blue. And when he reached that point, he stopped increasing his power. Beerus and the others knew what was happening. Goku would attack Beerus, trying to hit him in the face, but the god of destruction would dodge this easily, or that is what he believed, since Goku had another arm in his stomach and would be about to impact. But the god only managed to notice that when he returned to observe the face of Goku, his hair had turned another color, a white color, and indeed this blow had been hit with precision into the stomach of Beerus, making him run out of air. Impeccable blow, Goku. I must say that I was surprised. You've never become so much more powerful. I perceive a very different power in you now. I never thought to see a mortal was able to dominate the Ultra Instinct. This will be more entertaining than I thought. In that instant, Beerus in the same way would also increase his power, making the whole place begin to tremble. All living things of the earth felt these vibrations in the ground, thinking that it was just an earthquake. But really, this was simply caused by the power of the god of destruction. The earth itself began to crack, entire cities falling apart. As the news began to cover this, a moral earthquake was shaking the world. Although they were very strange, because there was no abnormal behavior in the tectonic plates, defining it as an unexplained phenomenon, causing chaos among humans. Goten would notice this, and he would tell the god of destruction to please stop, otherwise he could erase the earth. "Mr. Beerus, please stop! Make it stop! I want these problems to affect the earth." His words would leave Goku thinking a lot, because he still had empathy for the earth, since he had lived his life protecting it. But even so, it seemed that his anger was bigger than his empathy, because it didn't even stop him. Beerus would continue to increase his power. Meanwhile, in another place, Zenda-sama was playing together with Daishin-kan. It seemed they were deciding which planet to destroy for fun, but Daishin-kan had been noticing the gods with a very strange attitude for a long time. He would not have dared to ask the angels. Daishin-kan had commented this to Zenda-sama, and he would tell him, "I don't know, surely the mortal Goku must know something. He's always involved in the strange things that happen." Daishin-kan would also laugh when he heard this, but he had made a click in the head of the priest, because he also realized that lately he had not heard anything from the Saiyan, which in itself is something very strange about Goku, since he was never quiet. Zenda-sama would notice Daishin-kan very thoughtful, telling him, "Oh, he's so thoughtful." Daishin-kan wouldn't comment anything about this to Zenda-sama because he didn't want him to worry too much. Since he doesn't know what reaction someone as unstable as Zeno-sama could have at times, he would invent that he was only thinking about what other game they would play tomorrow, and Zeno-sama would not doubt the validity of his words. Following this, Daishinkan would decide to summon a meeting to all the gods of destruction, to once and for all know what was happening. So the priest would tell his sons, so that each angel would tell his god of destruction about attending the meeting of the high priest. His meeting would be called in another place, and Zeno-sama would not find out anything. For the second time, Daishinkan was doing something hidden from the king of everything, which meant that it was really something of utmost importance. Meanwhile, Goku with teleportation would take him to an almost inhospitable planet. He found it thanks to living beings that were there, leaving everyone else on Earth. Even the angel Whis would stay on Earth. Beerus asked Goku why he did that, and Goku replied, "I can't let you destroy everything I love. That's why our battle will be here." That was kind of annoying. Didn't give you permission to do that, Goku. I don't need your permission to protect. Better shut your mouth, Goku. Beerus would attack Goku with a flurry of punches, which Goku would stop with some difficulty. Grabbing him by the arm would impact him against the ground, creating a huge hole in the ground. The planet was being destroyed at too fast a speed, causing the few remaining inhabitants on that planet to die. Goku didn't care about the inhabitants of that planet, since the only planet he appreciates and values is Earth. His current lack of empathy for what he doesn't know prevented any of this from mattering to Goku. Even though the planet was being destroyed very quickly, Goku and Beerus remained inside it. Beerus would respond to Goku's attack with an energy blast. For this, he took some distance and separated them at a 360-degree angle around Goku, which caused Goku to receive the full impact of the energy blasts, leaving him with some visible injuries. While on Earth, Whis had received a call from Daishinkan, telling him that he needed Beerus to go immediately to the place he indicated, to which Whis would say, "Okay, father, we'll be right there." But after that communication, Whis would start to sweat because Goku had taken Beerus at that moment, and he didn't know where they were. So Whis would start to search in his staff where the god of destruction was, but he still couldn't locate him. It can't be. Seems that today I had bad luck. By that time, the angel Whis should be taking Beerus to where the high priest was. But he didn't even know where he was, so Whis would tell his father that Lord Beerus was busy. But Daishinkan told him he had to attend or else he would be dismissed from his position for breaking one of the most important rules. Whis would only ascend the head. Vegeta would get even more scared, thinking, "Damn, the great priest Daishinkan to request the presence of all the gods of destruction. What's going on? I don't smell any good about this. I just hope it has nothing to do with what I'm thinking." Meanwhile, Goku was fighting against Beerus, but Beerus got tired and decided to use all of his power, making the planet destroyed, and both were in space. Although the planet was shattered, Goku and Beerus were still unharmed. Goku would again teleport with Beerus to another planet to continue fighting. "Damn, Saiyan, how annoying you are. Stop sending me to other places." Beerus would be using his maximum power and with this would attack Goku. He wasn't able to dodge the attacks of the god of destruction, leaving Goku stunned. Seems his power is much greater now. From what I see, my power's not enough against him. Beerus would take him and start lifting him up, and with his other hand he prepared a Hakai. Goku tried to get free from Beerus' arm, but no matter how much he struggled, he couldn't. Goku would manage to get free by tearing his shirt, but Beerus would grab him again. This time he would grab him by the neck, telling him, "You're not going anywhere. Why did you think you're going? You can't escape from me, you damn Saiyan." Goku at that moment would realize that Beerus had a Hakai in his hand, but when he realized, it was too late. Beerus had impacted this energy in his body. Goku felt like he wasn't able to move. This energy was consuming it, so he wouldn't stop screaming. While it was happening, the god of destruction just laughed out loud. "It was good while it lasted. I'm sorry it ended this way, but it was either you or let the universe be harmed. As god of destruction, I must care about the universe. It's over." But Goku would seriously say, "No, it's not over." Goku would close his eyes, and when he opened them, the Hakai had disintegrated. How? It can't be. Disappeared as if it was nothing. How could he disintegrate it so easily? It didn't even make an effort. Beerus had noticed that again something had changed in the Saiyan. His hair had grown 5 times its size. A different shine could be observed. His body was illuminated in a very pure white, making the god of destruction back a few steps, while Goku, seeing him in the eyes, would say, "This is my perfect form, my absolute power. I know I'd have to use it with someone like you. You should beg me not to end your life now." What do you think? Because your hair's grown, you're already superior to me? How naive the Saiyans are. Apparently, they know the power of a god of destruction. He's right, but I don't need to know it to know that my power is much superior to that of a person. Much delirium of grandeur, Goku would say, who at the same time would grab Beerus' head and lower Beerus' body, so that Beerus would end up kneeling. Beerus couldn't do anything about it. Goku had just humiliated him. Now what happens, Master Beerus? Who's watching you from above? Beerus would try to get up, but Goku wouldn't allow it. Don't move. I want you to apologize for what you've done, so I can reconsider not to finish you. Don't even dream about it, saying, I won't bow down to a mortal. You're an idiot. Well, that's the way you want it. Disappear. Goku would make a power similar to the Hawkeye, but was especially for vanishing a god, using it against Beerus and ending his existence. Meanwhile, Whis had arrived at the meeting place without his god of destruction, i.e. Beerus, disturbing Daishinkan. What happened, Whis? Tell me, why isn't Beerus here right now? I regret to inform you he was killed by the Saiyan Goku. I don't know the reason that led him to do that. It can't be, but my suspicions were right. Listen to me, gods of destruction. Look for that Saiyan, and bring him back to me, alive.